All right, thanks everyone for making it out tonight. We are super excited to have you guys. It's great to see familiar faces, and it's really good to be able to see new faces as well. So, just like I guess as a raise of hand, we did try to advertise this quite a bit on Luma and various calendars. I talked to a few people that said they found this on Instagram. Did anyone else find this event through other things outside of Luma and Instagram? No? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Anyways, so welcome. So my name is Shermi. Suji is right here. He is my co-organizer. The two of us have been putting on these events. This is number 5 for this year. We're super excited to have you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of introductions here. We do have a pretty full suite of speakers for today that we wanted to make sure you guys get the full time to talk to them about. So this is who I am. I work here at Beckhoff Automation, so I work more on the industrial automation side. Suji here approached me earlier this year and said, hey, let's do more of these community-driven events. So that's what we started doing. So Suji right now works for Nebius, and he has been a great advocate to be able to bring community together. So we want to make sure that everyone that are sitting here has a space to be able to come to these events. And essentially, when we started looking at different events to go to, we got priced out a lot of them as well. So we're like, well, let's keep it low cost, let's just keep it nimble, which also meant we ran out of pizza tonight, so I apologize. That was me. So Dave, who I think is not gonna make it tonight, but he runs the AI Alliance. He's also head of community for us as well. So he does pop in for some events to be able to help us on, chatting with everybody. So we're really excited to have you guys. So a little bit about who we are. This is really just a developer community. So it's about you guys, about what you guys actually do day in and day out. We really wanted to make sure this is not a commercialized space for people to be able to share what they do. So we were really lucky to actually have a couple of people coming in today to really address a problem. So the theme, as you guys probably have seen, is AI horror stories and also essentially AI mythbusters. So we wanted to make sure people can actually talk about what are some myths that people know about AI, that talk about daily, and what are people doing about it, essentially. So like I said, I work here at Beckhoff Automation. We have been one of the supporters for this event series, and we are hoping to basically bring this to other areas as well. So Suji and I are not really attaching the organization to any of the companies in the area. This just, Beckhoff has just been gracious enough to loan us the space to be able to do these events. So we're happy to be here. Yeah, I will actually probably have Dave talk about this when he is here for the events. Suji, you want to give a few words about Nebius? Okay.
Very quickly, so I do developer relations for Nebius. What is Nebius? It's basically a native AI cloud. We basically host a lot of open source models. I'm kind of curious here. I know a lot of people, pretty much all of us use ChatGPT. I'm curious, anyone use any open source models lately? Like Gwen, DeepSeek, yep, quite a few. So if you guys want to try them out, so you can use this code right here. It'll give you some credit. So maybe you want to take a photo of this if you like. And use open source models. That's what we host. And if you look at open source models these days, they are very good, as in very, very good. And so do try them out. And if you have any feedback for me, if you have questions, comments, you can find me here. That's it. Thank you so much.
So yeah, really, this is just a space that is going to be for you to mingle, for you to network, for you to learn and build. We are going to be doing more of these events starting next year as well. That's going to have a little more aspect of it. I would say this year, a lot of us are running on fumes. So all the events that you're seeing here is a lot of us, like a lot of late nights, a lot of like, okay, let's really pull people together and still keep it to theme. So let's just say we did what we could. So with that being said, feel free to take any photos, share them. We're happy to see them. We're going to try to repost them as much as we could. And yeah, so for future events, if you want to find out more about what we do, we are going to be doing these monthly-ish. So last month we had a bit of a gap in October. I think December we're still in discussions, but we will be announcing them a little bit earlier for 2026, just so people have time to be able to prepare for these things. Yeah, so for today, that's the theme. So we have a pretty awesome list of speakers that are actually going to be here to talk about what they do. But kind of looking at the crowd here, I was curious, and I figure we're here to talk about things we're really scared of. So for me, that's middle school girls. And essentially, we have a middle school girl at home. So it's like, well, let's figure out, like, are we gonna be able to identify what's Gen Z and what's AI generated? So we seem to have a pretty cool crowd tonight. I'm gonna test it out to see how we are actually doing with that. So first one up, this one, I feel like most people should get it. So we'll see. Any guesses? Gen Z. We got one Gen Z. Do we all agree? Gen Z? Okay. That's correct. All right, and we're going to keep rolling here. Flume. AI. I hear a lot of AI. Are we sure about that? Okay. Yes, that is correct. So you guys get the game. That's what we're playing here. Is it Gen Z or AI generated? I don't know. Gemini told me it was a Gen Z sounding name, so I threw it on there. I don't actually know how to pronounce this. Any Gen Zs here to tell us, or any guesses of this, if this is Gen Z or AI generated? Gen Z. All right. Do you know how to pronounce? Chuji. Chugi. All right. It is Gen Z. Thank you, Gen Zs. All right. Delulu. All right. This one is Gen Z. This one I do know too. So, like I said, I did test this on a middle schooler just to kind of see, how it's playing out. I'm not Delulu. So it is Gen Z. Crank. Oh, I heard a Gen Z somewhere. Gen Z? Okay. Any AI generated? Okay. It's AI generated. Eat. Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z. Okay. See, we're all cool. We can do this. All right, Gen Z. Finna. Thank you, Gen Z. Okay, I feel like this blurs the line of like millennial and Gen Z a little bit. I mean, I've definitely had that typo before, so yeah. Anyways, swamp. Guesses? Gen Z or AI generated? See, this one was close. Bet. That was too easy. Noodle drip. Think so? You think so? Mm. All right, it is AI generated. Oh, snatchery. That's correct. As I was asking these questions, this combined multiple answers from multiple LLMs I was working with to pull this together, because some of them just did not even sound realistic whatsoever. Like one of them said like synaptic. It's like, find me a Gen Z that's gonna be able to spell that. Jank. Okay, any Gen Zs want to care to explain what jank actually means, or if they've heard it anywhere? Because I had questions about this one. Janky, yes, but jank. Anyways, this one I feel like blurs the line a little bit. So I don't know if it's, anyways, like I said, not Gen Z. Tested on Gen Z, but not made by Gen Z. Anyways, thank you all for participating. That I thought, usually I steal my co-organizer Adam's idea of doing squats, but my knee's hurting. So, I went for the Gen Z idea instead. So anyways, for the plans today, we do have a pretty full suite of lightning talks for you guys. We do have our keynote speaker from Aperture Data. So we are really excited to talk about some of the things that Sal is here to talk about. We are going to have Via Automation coming out next, and we are also gonna have Dennis joining us all the way from Singapore. So we're super excited to have the speakers today. Keynote is gonna be this Shaka. She just came in from San Francisco, so we're super excited. Anyways, we are gonna actually just get started. If you wanna take a seat, feel free. If you wanna keep standing, by all means, do that. But I am gonna go ahead and get the first speaker set up now, and that would be you, sir.